Hello and welcome to a new Doctor Who video of Monsters and Villains, and this time it is on episode 8. So I have gone by a villain that has only appeared in the new era of Doctor Who, well mainly around the Russell T Davies era because it's been in Doctor Who and a spin-off. They haven't returned to Doctor Who and ever since the spin-off got cancelled because Elizabeth Sladen passed away, they haven't appeared. So if you know who I'm actually on about, then of course you do. If you read the actual title, what I've called it, it's no other than Doctor Who, the Slitheen. Right, you can go there, Mr. Slitheen. There you go. You can see the Slitheen screaming face at you, joined by the other one. But I'm going to put the other one just up here. Yes, that's right. Today I'm talking about Doctor Who, the Slitheen in Monsters and Villains episode 8. So, what can I tell you about these nice little aliens from the planet Rexicori Fabritorius? So, the Slitheen ain't an actual alien species. They're more of a villainous family. Now, we do in the Sojourn Adventures encounter the second half of the family, aka the Blutherine, but yeah, not very typical. So the Slitheen are from the planet Rexicori Fabritorius, and they have adopted home planet named Clom. The Slitheen's adopted planet is called Clom, well, twin planet. So, but the first time we see the Slitheen is actually in a 2-part episode of Doctor Who, which is from series 1, which is Aliens in London and Werewolf 3. Now, what can I tell you about these 2 episodes with these aliens in? The Slitheen are basically a really kind of good alien design. I love them. To try and get into our human society, they have to cut open really big fat people of our race so they can fit themselves into the human skin. They literally strip all our bones out, all our brains and everything, and they literally put themselves in our skin. And then, of course, when they encounter the Ninth Doctor, the Slitheen basically park their spaceship in the Thames by making it hit Big Ben to make it look like a crash site. So basically, they faked it. The Slitheen just park it in the Thames just so they can actually try and destroy our planet. And then, of course, you have them literally electrocuting all of Earth's government, like some people from UNIT and some other people. And I do love it when the Ninth Doctor goes, "Excuse me, do you mind not farting when I'm trying to say the word? Would you prefer silent but deadly?" And I just love it. It goes, "Thank you for wearing your ID card. I help to identify the body," and he electrocutes it. And the Doctor's the only one that survives because he has these time. And he goes, "Deadly to humans, maybe." Goes straight into the thing's neck and it literally electrocutes. And then you got the into parts 1 and 2. I love it because I actually love how the Doctor defeats them by actually getting Mickey the Moron to fire a rocket into 10 Downing Street and blow up the whole of 10 Downing Street with the Slitheen in it. One Slitheen does survive, and that does appear in the next story of the Slitheen, which is called Boom 2, which you can see in series 1 still. It's episode 11 of series 1, so you can either get the volumes or do what I've done, like get the volumes, the DVD box sets, and of course the Blu-rays. How can I tell you about... So, in this story, you have Margaret Blaine, who is the only surviving Slitheen family that the Doctor butchered. So she says. Then you have that whole kind of like runaway scene where she's running down a corridor, and then you have that like the teleport. He goes, "No, first she's got a teleport," and the Doctor just pulls out his Sonic. He's like, and she's like, and then she runs off again. And he's literally there. And he goes, "I could do this all day." I absolutely do love Eccleston as the Ninth Doctor against these bad aliens. And of course, with Margaret Blaine trying to kind of get the TARDIS destroyed by using the rift in time and space, she gets converted into an egg. Because since she got turned into an egg, after looking into the heart of the TARDIS, Captain Jack and the Doctor managed to close off the rift, and off they go. The TARDIS is refilled, and they take off the baby alien egg into Rexicori Fabritorius. So that's mainly it for Doctor Who. So the next time we see the Slitheen, it is in the Sarah Jane Adventures in the episode Revenge of the Slitheen. I will actually put that down here for now. So in the Revenge of the Slitheen, you have Luke Smith, Clyde and Maria going into a new school and it smells like battery acid. And you kind of have this whole kind of really bad experiment going on with the Slitheen. Luke, they can't get it to work, but Luke just literally just goes, you know what, I'm going to help. Luke helps them to sort out the actual plot to steal the sun's energy. And unfortunately, they are stopped by the gang because they do get vinegared by Sarah Jane. The Slitheen child survives at the end of this episode, then it reappears at the end where they're trying to get Luke's technotic brain into colliding the moon into our planet. And they actually are stopped by Sarah Jane and their dad with K9. The Slitheen do return in the Sarah Jane Adventures, not in Series 2, but they return in Series 3 of the Sarah Jane Adventures. Now, I absolutely do love them return because it's like a little cameo for the Slitheen, but then you've got to deal with their cousins, which is the Blothereen. And they use rackweed and to try and kill the humans, but they are stopped by Mr. Smith, Sarah Jane, and K9. Which is another way they are stopped. The Slitheen do have another little cameo in the Nightmare Man in Series 4, but that's mainly it for the Slitheen family. They haven't really appeared in the Doctor Who universe for quite a while. Now, I would actually love for these aliens to come back because I love the Slitheen. They're the only, like, for some of the modern stuff, monsters, these are the ones I would really like to see return because I do love the Slitheen. I think they are a magnificent alien race. I mean, just an alien race that can actually skin you alive, empty all your bodies and bones out, and use your skin to put themselves in a human. And they have this little thing here, so they can shrink themselves into a human body. They can't fit into a human skinny person. It has to be a big fat human for them to hide in. Now, I absolutely do love the Slitheen. I would like to see them return, but yeah, the big bad aliens from Rex the Carve Laboratories, they have had a few more cameos. You see one in The End of Time with the bar with Captain Jack. I think we do see them like appear in the Matt Smith era. I think it's either the Pandorica opens or some other in another scene, or I can't remember where exactly. I do think we have seen them like cameo-ish, but mainly they haven't returned for a full Doctor Who story either in Doctor Who or a spin-off series since the Sarah Jane Adventures. So anyway, this is episode 8 of the Slitheen. Now, let me know in the comments what you like about the Slitheen. What is your favourite episode for the Slitheen? Because personally, I have to say, I love the Aliens of London and Werewolf 3 a lot more because that is just such an iconic episode for these bad aliens. So thank you for watching. Please do like, subscribe and share to my channel and have a very good Slitheen day.